Hi, I'm Dan Whittaker. We're doing some exclusive instruction content for National Club Golfer magazine in conjunction with Trump International here at Aberdeen. We're on the 18th tee here, which is par 5, super elevated tee shot and a little bit downwind. What we're going to do is teach you how to launch the ball high and get the maximum out of your tee shot. We've got TrackMan here to validate the information. So we've got Tom here, who is scratch golfer. He doesn't like to admit to scratch golfer. He plays it down a little bit. You know, he tells me he's the worst scratch golfer out there, but he's genuinely not.
No, I am genuinely the world's worst scratch golfer. Yeah.
I don't believe you. Come on. So, elevated tee shot. What would you genuinely try to do? A little bit downwind. What would you do to get the most out of it?
Well, actually, genuinely, I think would be confused as to what to do because we are so high in the air. I think part of me would be thinking, do I want to try and keep it a bit flatter rather than try and launch it even higher? Yeah. But you're telling me that the higher we can launch it, the better, really.
Absolutely. So what we want to try and do is, we are super elevated here, probably
100
60, 80, 100 foot above the fairway. So a little bit downwind. If we can get our ball launched up, we can take advantage of a little bit of the wind and the elevation itself and really get the maximum out of the distance we can. So what we're going to try and do is get Tom to hit a lot more up on the ball. Okay, we're going to tee the ball a little bit higher. So the ball comes higher in the face. So if we get it higher in the face, that should help us reduce the spin. Just due to the gear effect, it's going to bring that ball back down towards the centre.
Okay. So you want me to spine angle a little bit back?
Yeah, I want you to get the feeling of tilting away to the right here, the upper body.
Yeah.
I want the ball to be further forwards in the stance.
Yeah.
And then what I want you to do is feel like the bottom of the swing or the bottom of the arc almost feels like it's behind the ball, so you are hitting way more up on it. Obviously, I don't want you to ground the club out, but I want you to feel like it's very much hitting it on a ascending blow, without bouncing it in.
Okay, so you want spine angle back, ball position forward, and then try and feel like we're hitting right up on it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try. Can't promise anything.
Well, you'll give it a go.
That enough?
That's great. So really commit, make sure the head stays behind it now. Lower body pushes right the way through. Oh, that's in the air for a long time.
It's like a nice big pull. Has missed the bunker.
Missed everything.
Might have gone 250 down that massive hill.
Well, it's spun it at 2.5. Okay, so, fairly low spin. Let's see where the ball came in the face, impact location. Okay, it was a little bit in the heel.
It was, yeah.
Okay, so a little bit in the heel, that's probably why it's cut back a little bit, okay? Let's try one more, okay? And let's see if we can get that strike a little bit.
Sort of more of a sort of top toe strike.
Yes, so feel like you're staying behind it a bit more. What I think you did there was, because the ball's further forwards, you've moved in front because you're obviously a lot further behind it than you normally would be. So you didn't commit to staying behind it.
Yeah, I sort of feel like I've got to lurch to get back to the ball.
So that's what you did, which created the heel strike, which imparted a little bit more spin on it than we want to have,
so
which is why we saw that bit of cut.
Stay behind it for a bit longer.
Yeah.
Was out the middle.
And he's only moving over with a tiny bit of cut because the wind's hitting it. The wind's down and off the left.
It's detailed.
So
it's more out the middle, I think.
Okay, spin actually slightly went up there, but we hit a little bit more up on the ball, and it's a little bit low in the face.
Right,
okay. So what you'd need to do is, in terms of you getting that as a confidence thing going forward, would be get the idea of staying behind that ball a lot more.
Okay.
So for people watching, when you start to learn to want to launch the ball a lot higher, okay, when you get that ball further forward, you're going to have a tendency to want to move to the ball because it's a lot further forward in the stance and you'll get it. This should start to turn into being a little draw because you're going to be hitting the ball later in the circle. The club's going to be starting to close just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so for you going forward, what we'd want to see is just getting a feeling of making sure that you're staying behind it and trying to hit way more up on that ball, which should get that impacting location higher up in the face.
Yeah, makes sense. Great.
So guys, so just some simple tips there to help you take it away. It's going to be ball further forward, angling that upper body a little bit more behind the ball and feeling like you're staying behind it. If you've got any comments on this video, please comment below. Thanks a lot for watching and we'll talk with you again very soon.